But she's been doing that forever, and she's into the blues, but she's also like, you know, she sings with me sometimes. We do a duet thing.
Cool, cool. Well, do you want to play dig into another tune for us?
I would love to, yeah.
What are you gonna play first now?
This is called Goodbye Again. I'm working on writing some music that's less about like bad relationships. I have a lot of my songs are about bad relationships. It's really kind of depressing, but this one is called Goodbye Again. Sitting on my front porch step, I'm trying so hard not to regret I'm being eaten alive. Don't care, I'll stay here all night, 'cause I don't wanna write the words to your song that I'd rather forget. My mind has spoken, my heart, she heard them. This time I'm going to make her listen now. Goodbye. One more time. Goodbye again. And it's the last time, 'cause I can remember you saying that we could never, ever, ever just be friends. Goodbye again, again, again. Ooh. I would, I could, I should, I wish I didn't think so much. Was it all just a joke? Is it really love? Beside myself, I find myself calling for help from my higher self, for my life. It's back to the drawing board again for tonight. The plan I'm writing is so inspiring. You won't be finding your way in if you try. Goodbye. Oh, one more time. Goodbye again. And it's the last time, 'cause I can remember you saying that we could never, ever, ever just be friends. Goodbye again, again, again. Goodbye to all those times you made me scream.
eyes and I was imagining what that would sound like with a full band.
With a band?
Yeah, with like the whole like, you know, overdriven guitar thing.
That would
like,
be awesome.
Yeah, like the full.
It will be.
I'm you know, it reminded me of, and I hate when people compare things to but it reminded me a little of Evanescence, that kind of, like, that kind of vibe, you know, to it. But yeah, that's like one of those songs that you want to belt out on a big stage with a full band.
Yeah, I'd like for it to develop, like, start out real quiet, you know, and then it just, you know, swells up to the end, like,
Yep.
kind of ends on a bridge. I mean, the ending, you know, chorus is separate from the regular chorus, you know. It's like totally different. I don't know. It was actually inspired by, a lot of my music is inspired by, it was inspired by Dave Matthews, kind of one of his songs, I can't remember which one it is, that inspired me. Just the rhythmic, you know, changes in that, where it's like kind of like 3 over 2, you know, it's like switches.
He's a mutant. I don't know how he.
I love him. That's one of my goals, is to play music with Dave Matthews someday.
I don't know how he plays the rhythmic stuff that he does and then sings at the same time.
He's a master of it. He just is. It's just.
Yeah, it's like this.
It's almost like he dances with his self.
It's 2 different brains going on at the same time.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. I love him too. I saw him back in '95 when he played down at what was it, Station Square. Yeah, it was like a long time ago.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was like before he really got big. It was like right after his first album, and it was a really great show too. So you talk about inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what you know, as a songwriter, I also, you know, I'll find that sometimes it's the dark part or the sad things that inspire me to write, you know, a happy song, or vice versa. You know, it's kind of like this weird thing that when that muse kicks in, and other songwriters. I find if I'm driving in the car and I hear something, then all of a sudden that gets mashed up in my head and something else comes out. What works for you?
Oh, I don't know, like sometimes I'll just hear, you know, I'll just be messing around on the guitar. I will get inspired by a song, but normally when I'm writing music, it starts out with, you know, just an idea of what I want to write about, and then I write, you know, some lyrics, and half the time, it's funny though, like you'll write a guitar song. There's so many times, like that Goodbye Again song I just sang, it was the guitar, you know, I only wrote it on the guitar. I had no clue what I was going to put to it, really. I mean, I knew I wanted to write about a breakup that I had, where I kept on, like, you know, it was just dysfunctional relationship, and I've had a lot of those in my life. So, like, that's kind of like just what I write about. It helps me, like, work through it, and helps me to, and when I play that song, it just reminds me that, you know, that I need to put myself first, and I don't know, it's a lot of, I think women have the same problem as I do, like where they sort of chase after love and after acceptance from men, you know, and it's just like, you sort of have to, like, write your own life and write your own deal, and it's sort of what I want to get across in my music I want to help inspire women, like, to be more self-sufficient, less, you know, dependent on other people for approval, and a lot of, like, young people, you know, to think for themselves and to, you know, and I don't know, it just kind of happens. Like, a lot of songs I write, they just write themselves. I mean, I start out with something that really moves me, like a sound it does, and then it just goes from there. Like, I just hear the way it's supposed to advance, like, in my head. Like, I can hear the music in my head, and then I'll try to copy that on the guitar, and then I'll play a chord, and I'll be like, wait, that wasn't the chord I heard in my head, and I'll go back to the song, you know, and that's how